Hey, I'm Taylor Craig.
I'm Ryan Keelan.
I'm Alex Wisa.
And welcome to Season 2 of the
Pucking
Panthers
Podcast.
We still don't give a puck. Yeah, we're out here on the tarmac, and we got a big jersey unveiling about to happen, and we are pretty excited for it.
I'm excited.
I know you're pumped.
I'm kind of thrown off by this. This is different. If I have a bad episode, I'm just honestly gonna blame it on Pitbull's playing in the background. A bug almost hit Alex in the face. You should have seen his head jerk a second.
We're not good outdoors people. We have a big day here today, and that is the jersey unveiling. We're going to talk to a bunch of fans. We're going to see what everyone thinks about the new jersey. So stay tuned, and I hope we like it.
So this is Alex Wisa from the Pucking Panthers. I'm grabbing some fans on the tarmac.
I don't know how you feel about it. I like the logo. I don't particularly love the entire jersey as a whole, but I'm sure we'll get used to it. If it says 2017 Stanley Cup champions on it at the end of next year, we'll be fine.
It'll be great. I agree with them. It's going to take getting used to, but the logo is good.
I like the shoulder patch. I'm a big fan of the older one with the palm trees because that's like a classic staple. But I like the change. I especially like that when you become a captain, you get the extra captain band. I think that's a nice addition that I don't think any other team has.
It's phenomenal, and they actually kept the leaping tiger from the original logo, which is even better, but the fact that they have the patch on the side with the Florida and the Panther and then the flag, that means the most.
I was a little skeptical at first when I saw them online, but seeing them here live, they look pretty good. Really like them.
I think it's great. I'm Louis Camino. You know, he's putting me to shame. Okay, unfortunately. But I did get the shirt. The logo's great. Not so sure about those wide stripes on the jersey.
That's what I thought too.
But we'll see.
I see you have a tattoo of the old logo.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the new change?
I'm gonna need some new skin art.
You know, I didn't think the head was going to be as aggressive as it is, which I really am a fan of.
I think the additions of the side patches are really awesome. This change is going to be really good for the team, and it definitely makes it look a lot more professional than it was before, and also keeping the logo from last time, but just modifying it to make it look more modern makes it really cool too.
I like the sleeves. I think the sleeves are great. The tabs or whatever they're calling them that they're going to be putting up on the sleeves for the captain and stuff, I think is great.
Florida flag and the prowling panther, I think, are the best parts of the entire jersey.
And it's a good change. New team, good future coming up.
Hopefully Trocheck resigns.
And when we win the Stanley Cup next year, it'll be the greatest jersey on the planet. It's all because of the jersey.
Absolutely.
Panthers traded away Eric Gudbranson. We all thought he was going to be a captain.
Yeah, I mean, okay, before we go after the trade, who's your new captain? Who are you picking as captain if you had to pick one?
Ekblad.
You going Ekblad?
Sure.
Yeah.
Give it to the young guy for once.
Yeah, we had
Or Campbell. If we sign Campbell for 2 more years, it'll be another short captaincy, but give it to Campbell.
Yeah, I really like Campbell. I think he'd make a great captain. We also had a poll about this, and Ekblad overwhelmingly won that poll. And but it looked like Derek McKenzie was also in the mix. So, you know, some people like the idea of D-Mac. You guys don't like that?
I don't want my fourth line guy that plays not even 10 minutes a night to be our captain.
We had the bottom pairing D-Man.
I would give it to Barkov before I gave it to D-Man. Let's put it that way. And Barkov is not a captain. He can't even speak English. So
I go with Ekblad too. I don't like the older captains. We've had too many of those that stay here for a year or two and then get retired.
You're talking about Jovo, you're talking about
McCabe.
Mitchell, McCabe.
So I just want to get the young guy and ride him.
About this Gudbranson trade, looks like the Panthers traded away Eric Gudbranson. I was really surprised, and a 5th round pick for Jared McCann, a left wing and center from the Vancouver Canucks, and their 2nd and 4th round pick.
and the second is the third. So it's basically like another first round,
late first round pick. Do you guys all have the same opinion on this trade as I do? I love the trade too.
I like it. I was just it's very surprising. I'm not really that sad as a lot of fans are to see Gudbranson go. I think we need to still kind of fill that spot a little bit, like a big defenseman that's tough. I mean, we saw that Petrovic can't fight, but I mean, we got to maybe fill that spot in the offseason. But I mean, McCann should be another young gun to add to the mix, and he could maybe be even our eventual freaking 30-40 goal scorer. Maybe I don't know. Out there.
And you know what? I feel like we're out on Roundgeloff after we got a guy like McCann. I mean, McCann can't
very
fill
high
that hole.
on they're very high on McCann apparently.
Yeah.
They just completely said we don't need Bukestad.
Probably going to start the season with Bukestad too.
But I'd like to see a line of Kraus, Bukestad, and McCann.
I would love Kraus on that third line. You know what? I would really like that. But I guess we'll see what happens.
We got another guy that's gonna somewhat, I don't know, he could have a big jump next year, but he's gonna somewhat contribute, and then he's gonna contribute next year, and then he's just gonna grow with the team.
And him with
Another young guy.
And he's fast, and he has a good shot.
Really
He has
good
a
shot.
great wrist shot.
And I mean, him with our players might be a very big difference than the players he was with in Vancouver. So we could see him getting played more.
Well, he did play fourth line ads. He did play a lot of fourth line ads
On Vancouver too.
Right. Yeah, that's why the points were kind of down. Because he played fourth line, but you're not gonna do that.
I think the trade.
I wouldn't say it's really that bad. He had 18 points.
I mean, that's not enough for this, but I'm just saying, if you play in the fourth line of Vancouver, you're not gonna be playing with good players, and you're not gonna be in positions to score.
Apparently, he's still staying in Vancouver to train with the City Twins.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think this trade, having Gudbranson go away, is kind of. Look at all the other defensemen we have. Kulikov, Ekblad, we got Holmstrom, Matheson. These are very offensive defensemen. I think this is kind of the Panthers transitioning. This is what analytics tell you. The high Corsi guys are the guys that are offensive.
I've heard that Campbell is definitely coming back, regardless of what was kind of said after that Gudbranson trade. So I'm basically looking at the offseason. Whatever happens, but I'm personally okay with going into next season with Campbell re-signing Ekblad, Matheson, Kulikov, Petrovic, and then seeing what Holmstrom or Makoshin even, or who else?
We have
Meager, you got other Olsen, you got other, Petrovic, Camper's the other one. You have all those guys to fight in development camp. If it's not working midway through the season, maybe like in December or something, then make a trade for another defenseman. But I'm kind of okay. I like what I saw out of Matheson, and I'm hoping that Holmstrom is home run and he can step right in the lineup.
What happened to Olsen?
I don't know.
Olsen used to be like
I think he got into the doghouse. I actually have my eye on a unrestricted free agent. That's Jason Demers. If we're talking about analytics right now, we're talking about how the direction the Panthers are going with new management. Analytics, I don't think Talon makes the trade of Gudbranson. I don't think he does. Analytics say you make that trade. So I think that's kind of us shifting to analytics a bit more.
Well, apparently, I mean, believe it, want to believe, but I mean, I was listening to Doug Lucifo on the radio, and he was like very clear that no matter what people are saying about Dale Talon, what it's kind of like, the role that what happened to Dale Talon, he's kind of like in a Pat Riley role now. Pat Riley, they took him away from GM and made him the president or whatever. And Doug Lucifo was like literally, he keeps saying it over and over. No matter what people are saying, Dale Talon is literally like our Pat Riley now. He's overseeing everything. He talked to Dale Talon 4 times, or he had like 4 conversations or something about him, about the Gudbranson trade. They went over it over and over again, and Dale Talon was the one who finally said, yeah, let's do it. It makes sense. So, I mean, he's being very, very, very serious that Dale Talon is the last stop on who we're going to draft, who we're going to trade, what we're going to do. It's his team. He keeps saying it over and over. So, I mean, they've never given us something to not trust them, you know what I mean? So you got to think that Dale Talon still has a say, you know what I mean?
If anybody's had any doubts about the new management, this trade they knocked out of the park. I mean, I think it's a phenomenal trade. They did a great job, but it does leave a hole. I think we're a little thin on defense. We're not guaranteed that Campbell's going to come back, but it looks like he probably will, even though there's reports he's testing. Yeah, but you know what we're hearing is that he's very likely to come back.
The only thing we lost was toughness. It's not hard to fill his defense.
So I think the Panthers should really make a play at Jason Demers. If you're talking analytics, I'd look at shot attempt percentage. What are you doing? If you look at shot attempt percentage, he's top 20 in the league for guys who played at least like 40 games last year. But I'm telling you, this guy, he's only 27 years old. He's a right-handed shot, weak on the right side. I really like Jason Demers. I feel like we can get him for around like $4 or $5 million, maybe less.
I like him too.
I like it.
That's my guy.
Yeah. Do you think we make a play at James Reimer? Or any backup besides Montoya?
Just ride with it.
I would
He was good.
I would like them to just re-sign Montoya. If they don't want to do it, then get Reimer. I'm not really concerned about it. I think Luongo's going to be okay for us next year. I'm not really concerned about the goaltender this year. I'm hoping we do take a goaltender though with that 33rd pick.
I want Gustafson.
Around that, there's a Gustafson, and then there's another guy named Carter Hart.
I know you guys like Hart.
We can never use too much Hart, so I'm putting my vote in for Carter Hart.
You know,
he's supposed to be around like a 37, 38 pick. I say grab him at 33.
Dude, but I say you look at a guy like Lundqvist, like those Scandinavian goalies. I will sweep them up as fast as I can.
But seriously, I think we should trade if you see a guy, trade both picks, move up like 7, 8 spots, and you get that pick. You get your guy.
You think anyone's gonna want
You get your guy.
Which guy?
Whatever.
Get a goal?
Whatever guy that the new guys like, you get that guy.
Okay.
You go get.
Because we don't need that many more prospects.
Right. You know, prospect pool has been filled.
Anyway, from the Pucking Panthers Podcast Season 2 debut, I'm Taylor Craig.
I'm Ryan Keelan.
And I'm Alex Suisa.
And we'll see you again soon.